Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a look at my August 2023 TBR. If you're interested in seeing what books I want to read this month, please stick around. As I said in my introduction, this video is going to be my TBR for August 2023. I am filming this video late. It is going to get uploaded late. Yeah. I got back from vacation on August 1st and I've just been trying to play catch up. And so filming this video has kind of fallen by the wayside. What I will say is all of the books, almost every single book that's on my TBR this month, I either have as an ARC, a digital ARC, or I already have a digital copy of it. The first book that I want to talk about in my TBR is related to July. If you saw my July reading recap, you'll know that I did not get to my July Instagram challenge book because of some Kindle Wi-Fi issues I had while I was on vacation. I was supposed to read The Boyfriend Candidate. It was recommended to me by Alex at Artsy. I think she changed her name. Artsy Reads and Plans. I could be wrong. I'm sorry, Alex, if I am. I really wanted to get to this book. I wanted to read it while I was on vacation, and then I had a Kindle issue and I couldn't read it, which is really frustrating for me. I definitely want to get to it, and so I am putting it on my August TBR. I have it digitally, so I will be reading it on my Kindle, so definitely very excited to get to that one. The next book we're going to talk about is actually my Instagram challenge book for August. Now, my Instagram challenge is basically where I ask people on Instagram to recommend books for me, and every month I read one book that was recommended by someone on Instagram. So my July book was The Boyfriend Candidate, and then my August book is supposed to be The Hotel Nantucket by Elin Hildebrand. I've never read one of her books before, but I do hear that they're good summer reads, and so when this was recommended, I definitely wanted to put it as my August book to get to it before the end of the summer. So that is something that I want to try to read earlier rather than later so that I actually get to it this month. The next book is an ARC that I got through NetGalley, and that is This Terrible True Thing by Jenny Laden. I will say I actually just finished this book today. I'm filming this on August 6th. I just finished this book. I had initially picked it because I actually thought it was a book of poetry, and it was going to be my poetry book for August 2023. It is not a book of poetry. It has poetry in it, but it is an actual book. Like, it is an actual novel. And so it's on my TBR. I read it, but I am going to have to find a book of poetry to put on my TBR. I didn't even look for one yet. I do have several that I purchased recently. You'll see them if you watched my June-July 2023 book haul video. So I am going to pick something that I have off my shelves to fulfill my poetry requirement, because this really didn't end up being something that I felt fulfilled that. Next, we have another ARC that was, I think, on my July TBR, and it was one of the books on my July TBR that I did not get to. July 2023 was actually the first month that I didn't read every single book that was on my TBR. I think I didn't get to 3 of them. One of them was The Boyfriend Candidate. The other one was Us Against You, which was the second book in the Beartown series by Frederick Backman. And then the third book was Lump. This book I've had forever in my NetGalley bookshelf, and it is coming out in the month of August, so I definitely want to read it now. And so, yeah, I'm planning on getting to that one soon as well. The next is another ARC that I got on NetGalley. It is coming out in August as well, so I want to read it this month, and that is The One That Got Away. I really love the cover of this one. It just looks so pretty. The title is giving me sad vibes, though, so I feel like I'm going to have to strategically plan when in the month I read this. Like, I can't pick it up right now. Because This Terrible True Thing ended up actually being pretty sad. So I need to wait until I've read like a fun, lighthearted book and then pick this one up after it. The next is another arc that I got through NetGalley, but it is actually an audiobook arc. I love getting audiobook arcs. I like listening to audiobooks on the 2 days a week that I have a longer commute to work. When I saw this one was on NetGalley, I was like super excited and I couldn't believe I got approved for it. I was so happy to get approved for it. And that is Good Bad Girl by Alice Feeney. I have read a couple Alice Feeney books at this point. I haven't hated them, I haven't loved them, but I'm definitely excited to read something else by her. I actually already started listening to this one this past week on my long commutes to work, and it's really good so far. Like, it's definitely intriguing me so far, so I'm very excited to keep going with it. The next book is one that I was approved for on NetGalley. It actually got published, I think, a couple months ago, and I just hadn't gotten to it yet, and that is Once More with Feeling by Elissa Sussman. I have not heard great things about this one, and I've heard not great things because people haven't really liked the trope that's in it. And if it's the trope I'm thinking it is, I don't like that trope either. But I'm trying to keep an open mind because I did really enjoy her first book, which I read last year in 2022. I forget what it's called. I think it's, Funny You Should Ask. And I gave it 4 stars. Like, I liked it. So I want to keep an open mind, and I'm hoping to get to this one since it was published a couple months ago. I just want to read it and have it off of my shelf. And then the last book that we're going to talk about is an arc that I got a physical copy of, and that is The Continental Affair by Christine Mangan. I know this is coming out in the month of August. I'm not sure exactly what day. I just really like the cover. I think I said during my book haul video, it's giving me like 1950s, 1960s vibe. I'm anticipating that there's going to be some travel involved. I actually don't know what genre this book is, so that's something that I'm definitely intrigued about. But yeah, excited to get to this. And that's it for all of the books that are on my TBR for the month of August. One thing that I realized I forgot to mention is that Good Bad Girl is a mystery thriller. And so I'm going to use that to fulfill my mystery thriller book for August 2023. That's one of the challenges that I have for myself this year. I want to read one mystery thriller book every month of the year. And so I'm going to use Good Bad Girl by Alice Feeney for that. And that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this look at my August 2023 TBR. I'm really actually hoping to get back on my TBR grind and read all of these books this month. I want to read all of these books this month. I'm looking forward to all of these books, so hopefully it ends up going well. And that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Bye-bye, everyone.